Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom. Getting the kingdom for doing what you're supposed to do. Getting or receiving the kingdom of heaven for doing what you're supposed to do anyway. This is Luke chapter 17, verse 7. But which of you, having a servant plowing or feeding cattle, will say unto him by and by, when he is come from the field, go and sit down to meat? Now, that servant represents us. It represents the brothers that are in this truth, the prophets that are teaching. Okay? We're plowing in the field. The Lord's vineyard is the nation of Israel. Okay? So we're feeding the elect. We're plowing their mind and giving them this seed, the word of the Most High. We're giving them this truth. So the servant plowing represents the prophets that are teaching on the highways and the hedges. And it says, or feeding cattle. We're feeding the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Okay? But which of you, having a servant plowing or feeding cattle, basically teaching Israel, will say unto him by and by, when he has come from the field, when he has come from teaching, go and sit down to meat. Right. So basically, we're doing what we're supposed to do. Don't act like you deserve something for this, because the Lord, he doesn't have to reward us. Because you as an Israelite, you as a Hebrew Israelite, if you know this truth, you're supposed to teach anyway. You're supposed to be teaching Israel who they are. You're supposed to be bringing out the prophecies. So basically, we don't deserve a reward for this. Now the Lord is going to give us a reward, but really we don't deserve anything because we're doing what we're supposed to do anyway. Verse 8, and will not rather say unto him, make ready wherewith I may sup, and gird thyself and serve me. Right. So that's dealing with Yahawashi. We're doing this to serve him. Okay. He gets the glory first. He deserves the glory, not us. That's why we say all praise to YAHAWASHI Yahawashi. Kal halayim la, alahayanawa YAHAWASHI Yahawashi. Kal halayim la, YAHAWASHI Yahawashi. Right. So we give all praise to YAHAWASHI Yahawashi. Our power. The praises don't go to us. The Lord gets the glory first. Let me read this again. Verse 8. And will not rather say unto him, make ready wherewith I may sup, that I may eat, and gird thyself, prepare thyself, and serve me, till I have eaten and drunken, and afterward thou shalt eat and drink. Right. So he gets the inheritance first, and then us. So it gives you the order. Yahawashi, he gets his inheritance first, which is the kingdom of heaven. But then we're going to get our glory. We're going to be joint heirs with him. Verse 9. Doth he thank that servant because he did the things that were commanded him? I trow not, meaning I think not. Right. So we don't deserve thanks for this, man. Now, the Lord is going to give brothers glory. You're going to get a reward for this. But in actuality, we're doing what we're supposed to do anyway. You're getting the kingdom of heaven by doing what you're supposed to do. You know, which shows that YAHAWASHI Yahawashi is merciful. The Lord and his son are merciful. Verse 10. So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things. Let me read this again. Luke 17:10. So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants. Basically, we don't deserve anything for this. We have done that which was our duty to do. Right. And let me get that really quick. You brothers know where I'm going. It says this is our duty, right? Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, YAHAWASHI Yahawashi, and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. So your duty as an Israelite man is to do what's commanded you, which is to teach Israel. We were commanded to teach Israel. Let me get that. It's called the Great Commission, which was given to the 12 disciples of the Lord, but it trickles on down to us today. Matter of fact, let me start at verse 2 here. Matthew chapter 10, verse 2. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these. The 12 apostles, also known as the disciples of the Lord. They were disciples first, and then they became apostles. And then they were sent forth or sent out. The first, Simon, who was called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the publican, James the son of Alphaeus, and Lebbaeus, whose surname was Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite, which really is Simon the Zealot. He's not a Canaanite, okay? He's an Israelite. And Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. These 12 YAHAWASHI sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Right? So he commanded them. It's a commandment. And the commandments are the whole duty of man. So you're doing what you're supposed to do. We don't deserve anything for this. Okay? Now the Lord is going to reward brothers, but the balance is we're supposed to remain humble. Because the Lord doesn't need us. If he wants to, he can raise up Israelites from rocks. Okay? He could turn rocks into Israelites and make them preach. But instead, he's using us. So it's all about humility. It's all about humility at the end of the day. Hebrews chapter 6. And verse 9. But beloved, the beloved are the elect of the nation of Israel, the house of David. Okay, because David in the Hebrew is Dawodah, which means beloved. So the beloved are the elect, the house of David. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister, meaning you teach Israel. Okay? And you in this thing for salvation, and you in this thing for YAHAWASHI. You showing love toward his name and the name of his son, teaching Israel, being a servant unto Israel by teaching them. Verse 11, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, meaning you endure unto the end. Keep doing the work unto the end, which is going to be a famine of the word. We're not going to be teaching during that time, but you're still going to believe. You're still going to keep the faith. You're still going to keep that hope unto the end. Verse 12, that ye be not slothful, that ye be not lazy, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises, which are the kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom of heaven. The promises represents the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so it's a balance when you deal with this thing. When you deal with the truth, it's a balance. We're doing what we're supposed to do, so we don't deserve anything for it. But the balance is the Lord is going to reward us by doing this work. It's a labor of love. Okay? And that shows that you love YAHAWASHI by keeping his commandments. And we're commanded to teach Israel. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstone, who rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. I hope you were edified. Till the next lesson, I'm going to say, Shalom.